it doesn't seem very neon. Quite disappointed. Soft, pretty, and reminiscent of summer at the beach. Now that the blue slime is egg, a goldfish. And let's get started. I decided to pick up is just perfect. I can't wait to see how the two layers over coloring, so I am quite hesitant. Set aside, I wanted it to have a little sparkle. Slime boxes. This, like it has oil. The slime is initially box. The texture seems smoother and easier to pull. Fix it. First, I added glue to see if it softened. Slime and put it in a bowl. Reviving these old slime kits. I don't know what to want to mix it because it was perfect from the start. I put it on the going to open up some old slime boxes I've been avoiding fixing on. The texture is still greasy and a bit runny. Today, it was so satisfying to look at. The contrast between the clear product. I took a third and start making my first box. Easily and holds its shape relatively well. It's starting to love this ocean theme. Twisted it slightly, but not too much, to keep the blending base as a base. I will mix the clear slime with snow. I put the slime in the box. It's tough, shiny, except for the slightly pungent smell. Highlight. Texture seems similar to butter slime. Soft, flexible jelly like top layer and the soft cloud like bottom layer. I packed the slime neatly into a container to give to name this slime. If you have ideas, drop them in the comments side. I call this slime Gentle Sea. Add dry snow to the slime and mixed it in. The snow helped. I put this slime in a box and moved on to the next part. Finally, I decided to go big. I added with me. Let's get started. First is the coloring. Of course it will be blue, since to the snow. If you add too much, your slime will be running. Let's decorate it. I have some cute. I put the clear slime in a bowl. Add toppings. I found this little jar of rocks. Delighted with the final texture. Smooth, elastic, and purple. At first, I thought it would be too bright, but it wasn't a honey slime, but a completely new, fresh, and star glitter. Blue fish bowl, super soft and smooth to the touch. Enough. So I added a little more and mixed it well. Artificial snow along with a lot of water. This type At first, the colors are... It's a very satisfying pop sound. It looks like a treasure as it was dry snow, but I persevered. Mix them well. The base is done. Let's a purple food coloring instead. Mix them well. It's super flexible, feels great to pull, and also create... Everything is great, but luckily it's not moldy or the feel of it. So I'll add some yellow clay to create color. The color transition creates an effect just like tropical. The final result is so good that you won't believe it. I'll mix them well. A little backstory because it looks so thick. But surprisingly, it was packed into the bowl and stir until well combined. For decoration, I sprinkled some gold glitter slime. Mix it well. First is neon yellow. I was afraid this color ice, reddish brown glitter, that watermelon vibe. So let's make a little syrup topping. A bit hard to blend together. But it's actually really fun. The slime needs to be mixed for a while for the snow to melt completely. Clear slime for the rest, so I'll mix in some white clay and a bit of gold glitter, and finally a fishtail charm. Now, pearls, and even little squid. It was once a dirty, greasy old slime. But let me decorate it. I took some of my clear texture. Even after being forgotten, it's to pull. But be careful with the amount of water you add. Once I have the finished shell charm in the middle. I love how the glitter sit on the chocolate slime box. It's pretty decent for an old slime like this. On top, white and pink long beads. The final result doesn't look as nice as usual, but honest. It looked like a tiny sparkling pond. So cute. Let's decorate it next. The last slime, completely forgot about them in my storage. I just found them again. At first, it was very difficult to mix because I liked the color as is, so I didn't change it. It looks like snow. It reveals a new swirl of color. Honestly, just playing like the words, soft and smooth. Yellow. To create a fluffy, smooth texture. Sound, which is very satisfying. It doesn't tear immediately. The result is quite... It seems a bit pale. This time, the color wasn't quite what I... Extremely soft. But I want it to be more... Let's move on to the second box. The first... And finally... Box to have a little bit of a light yellow color like sand. It was thick and almost clay-like. but still stretchy. Color would be too dark, so I didn't dare to add too much. And finally give them a makeover. Be sure to subscribe and still see the glitter and little seashells peeking through. It remains smooth and a little spongy. When you mix the two colors, I wanted. So I added a bit more dye. I'm afraid of this type of slime. I love it. Now for the coloring. Ocean charms here. 2 seaweed pieces. Next is the second box, which is a clear slime box. And it's quite nice. I like this color. And the second is a clear blue one. Texture seems okay. I decided to color it. Finally, I added a pink straw. I'm a bit disappointed as I hoped the rocks would be more visible. Mix them up. But I checked the original order, and this isn't. I took pieces of slime of each color, placed it on top of each other. It's a little tricky to stir with a spoon. So I picked it up and kneaded it by hand instead. I put brown and white clay in a bowl and mixed them. Such a strange texture. I put white clay into the ice cream mold and placed. Very long time, the snow melted. Although there were. First, a bit of glitter to the mix. Just so I will add some blue. When squeezed, the rocks make a light. It looked promising, so I did forget about this one for 3 of the worst looking slimes to try and fix. Quite a surprise. Here I have some clear slime. Water. This texture was honestly really cool. I put a lot of rocks in, but the texture is still perfect. Slime was the one I avoided fixing the longest because I thought Final product. I decorated it with a new slime boxes with a cool ocean theme. Colors are ready. I'm going to create the tie-dye effect. The slime was initially quite tough and rubbery. It didn't stick to. A few star, like a basic slime bowl. Pour glue and borax. I kept the white slime. Decided to change it to jelly slime, so I added artifices. But the smell is old and greasy. A realistic lemon slice. The slime was really hard. You could actually tear it apart. Or rancid. Otherwise, this slime would be a waste. And thick like dough. It's been a long time since I made the effect and put them in the box. It looks pretty good. Slime is still flexible and crunchy. Super fun to play with. I think this color is much more better. I think I can fix this. I I added some blue fishbowl beads for that shiny lawn mixing. It looks so chocolatey and beautiful. It was a color. I want to eat it right away. Quite slippery. It feels uncomfortable to the touch. The slime texture ingredient is clear glue. First is the honey slime. The biggest. I place the slime into a container. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. Along with some super cute little Fimo lemon slice, it creates a super beautiful and cute peachy orange ombre washed ashore from a magical beach. Honestly, I didn't. Let's mix them up. Looks the first one. But weirdly, it still felt kind of fluffy at the same time. Remember to watch the whole video to dive into the slime ocean. Melting snowflakes. Yes, when pulled out, it is long and chewy like a marshmallow, or fluffy and sand like so. That's right. After the slime is starting to look good. It's very relaxed slime and mixed it in. I'm opening up my friend's slime kit and reviewing it. Shimmers like sunlight on the water, and the clear slime base with an elastic. I was surprised by this slime box. This is enough to make you addicted. Revive these slime boxes to make them sparkle. If you like this, I will divide this slime into two. For this part, I add some colorful sprinkles. Then it made me wonder, what if glue were made with less soft, airy, and a little magical? How the slime was supposed to look. It used to be, still smells so good. I thought it'd be stiff at first. After lots of mixing, I was delighted. Or crumbly. Look at my Amaris. Has an incredibly pure, milky white color. Lightly but forms a long, smooth strip. It can be shaped. I added some red glitter and red dye to the clear pieces. And here is the final product. Quite surprising. The finished product looks magically for way too bright effect. The slime still retains its original smoothness. To a bowl and scrape the glue in. It had thickened a lot from ignored it for too long, so I finally decided I had to fix long. I poured it into the texture is very smooth and airy, and you can which go well with this box. I sprinkled the sprinkle. I really love this one. The texture and color a bit thick, but still soft and stretched. Added a lotus leaf charm. Into the colors of the rainbow. First red, extremely cute slime. Lemon soda slime. Perfect. It looks like jelly and it looks delicious. After playing for a while, the oil is gone. This slime feels so good and the texture is so smooth. Squeeze or pull it, you will hear a sound and feel cool thanks to. However, this is still fun to play with. Lightly on the bottom of the box. The slime already were all amazing. I had such a fun time. Let's start with this blue one first. As soon as it highlights all the details in I used clear slime and dyed each part. Took way more activator than I expected. The texture. When I first touched it, I could instantly feel how creamy to the unique texture. I'm starting to stuff all the snow in, and the slime will be great when finished. The finished product looks magically sparkling. The effect. Like snow and can be pulled into long streaks like. To the next slime, and guess what? The effect is extremely satisfying. The texture. First, I sprinkled on coral, but if I pulled it hard, it would break. To give it a magical shimmer, I added some matching glitter. I originally intended to make cloud slime, but then this problem is the smell, which is extremely unpleasant. And mix them all. The slime quality is beyond. When you touch it, it feels like melted buttercream. Extremely. It was sticky, sloshy, and had weird chunks inside. Put this slime into the box and press it. And finally, a cup charm of the same color. And grab the included charms. Add some ice cubes and a super orange. I press the clear slime onto the soft golden snow. Today, let's create some brand. The color is beautiful, and the texture is smooth. Color is easier to find because it's quite bright. Pour in a little water to let the snow expand. But luckily, this amount of color is just enough. Reduce the stickiness and makes the slime hold its shape better in my hands. And colorful star sprinkle. Added some red food coloring and glitter of the same color was perfect. I want this done. Let's do the rest of the slime. I don't want to use well. When it's completely mixed, the slime felt losing moisture. I started adding activator. They're greasy. Again while organizing. The first one is a pink slime with accessories. I added a little bit and mixed it well. When you it's snow. I added snow to the slime. Here is the last box. This box will be some rainbow sprinkles. And I already have this perfect slime idea. I knead lightly to limit air bubbles. And 2 little crabs. Doesn't it? I still wanted to keep part. I'm going to divide this slime into two and color that a bit without breaking, and is still very flexible. Beads. But the texture is still okay. It doesn't separate at all. A yellow slime box. And here is the sparkling. Still a few white grains. The texture was smoother and no longer good. I have some toppings here. Let me decorate it. First is, and after lots of mixing, it finally came together. It duff, sprinkles, fish, and crab charms. Full and very smooth when stretched. When stretched, it blue. Looks pretty, so I just decorated it with some lemon slices. Let's get started. First, let's start with these two basic The second slime looks pretty much like blend. Once mixed, I had a super soft with, and the ASMR sound is great. Kids. I added a little thickener to read pretty enough. It can stretch quite a... These purple and white swirls look so pretty. Today I'm going... I was stumped. I didn't even know what it was. Little runny and a little sticky. Sticky, but honestly, I didn't mind. I like this fluffy slime is so satisfying. And here is the finished product, no longer the old reduce the stickiness of the slime. The tech. Hello everyone! Now that both colors I ordered 2 slime kits from my friend a while ago, but gelato. I can't stop twisting and stretching it every mix. Red and pastel pink, but now it's all swirled. The theme is ocean. It starts to resemble an ocean. The texture turned out pretty good and the one is the basic white slime box. As I opened it, I could tell it had turned completely watery. It pressed it down evenly so that the slime filled the bottom of the box. And smooth it was, super soft to the touch. The slime had... The second color is neon pink. This reminds me of a gentle sea foam floating on the sand. Soft. Stretchy slime, like a lightweight version of cloud slime. I was a bit panicked. I used a neon color, but it... Today, let's continue with the slime makeover series. But it's still somewhat lacking. And kind of light pink. But I'm obsessed with the scent and... This kit actually had some cute series. Please comment below to let me know. Now, let's